Hello, hello. What's going on, my beautiful peoples? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving weekend. I am just attaching the other 16 blocks of white to my current project. And then I will be laying out my Christmassy squares and finishing this beautiful cathedral window project. So that's what's happening, or at least that's what I'm trying to make happen. Sometimes, you know, things don't always go the way you want them to. Imagine that, right? Imagine that. Hello, everybody. Hello from Pembroke, Ontario. Well, hello, there's Janet. Pembroke. I'm gonna have to look that up. How close are you? How close are you to us? All right, I'm gonna have to cut here because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. This side went a little wonky. So let's take these pins out. Good morning from Arizona. This is Jackie. Good morning, good morning. Hello, happy Saturday to you all. Laura Lynn, Papa Marcus. There we go. Hello, Miss Allison. Thank you, Miss Pat. Appreciate that. The turkey is in the fridge, ready to get, oops, dropped a bobbin, ready to get in its salt brine. Once we're done the stream, Munchkin's going to go do a couple little grocery pickup stuff that we need to make sure our turkey dinner can happen without too many problems tomorrow. And yeah, so that's what's on the works. We're very excited. Hello, Miss Lois. How's Pat? How's Pat doing? That's Lois's husband. He was under the weather for a little while there, so we're just checking up on him. Hello, Naomi. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, everybody? Good morning, everyone. Exactly, says Tracy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all who are coming to hang out with us, and happy turkey weekend, if it is your turkey weekend. If it's not, then I feel really bad for you, and it should be a turkey weekend, and you should just mark this on your calendar that the second Monday of October is Canadian Thanksgiving, and you should just start celebrating it. Just saying it. You should. Put it on your list. Make it happen. Invite friends over. Start a new tradition. Do it. Make a pie. Make a turkey. Make a ham. Something. Do it. Do what you like. He's doing wonderful. Going back to work Monday. Half days for the first week. Oh yeah, I'd probably make half days for 2 weeks at least. But, you know, that's just me and, you know, the worry wart. I'm sure you are too, very much worried about him going back to work though. How could you not be? Hello family and fellow crafters, exactly. Hello, hello. Good, hello everybody. Hello, hello. Yep, very excited. I'm going to be making a pumpkin pie after I'm done the stream here today. So I will be doing my pumpkin pie contribution to the Thanksgiving dinner. I'm going to try and get that done out of the way today. That way it's not interrupting with Pop's plans for the turkey progress cooking of tomorrow. Because that's all him. That's all him. He likes to cook the turkey, likes to deal with the turkey. I'm happy to be sous chef and prepping things and chopping things and, you know, whatever needs to be done. But other than that, it's all him, and I'm happy to take a back seat. Trust me, I do it 99% of the time. Doing okay there, Karen? Hello, hello. 450 kilometers from you. That's not bad. That's like a 4.5 hour drive. That's not bad. That could be a good adventure. That could be a very fun adventure. You just never know. Yeah, he's been a bit of a struggle during the week. I tried to help where I could, but, you know, I'm only one person. I got a new cutting board. Very nice, Niku. What kind of cutting board is it? Hello, Wendy. Happy you're here. What kind of dressing? What do you? Oh, for the turkey? Well, we usually do breadcrumbs. Well, it's like croutons, and we dry them up, and then we put them with celery and onions that's been softened. It tastes really good that way. And then like some seasonings, and then some dried cranberries, and then some of the juice of the turkey goes on top, and it gets all baked, and it's very, 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 very good. Very, very good. Very excited. It's literally our very favorite way to have turkey, and we've only discovered it, I don't know, 5-6 years ago, I think it was, and it is it so makes us look forward to having turkey, and it makes us think our parents were crazy the way they cooked their turkey. They just did it wrong, just saying. All right, now we have our piece attached. Like I said, it's not perfect. I'm not going for perfect. I'm going for learning. And that to me is more important. It's going to stay here at the house and just be one of the layers of warmth in the winter because we're going to need it. Turkey today for supper. Oh, very nice there, Janet. Yeah, we're doing it tomorrow because, you know, obviously the live stream's today and it was just be too much. So we'll do it tomorrow. And as Pop says, it looks like we'll be doing a video for the whole turkey process. Very nice. You guys be able to watch that on the Home and Hearth Living channel for YouTube. So if you're not a subscriber, do it now. Home and Hearth Living now. Do it. You won't regret it. It's good fun. Good fun. All right, so where I attached my 16 blocks to the rest of the quilt piece, I need to make sure that those ones I attached to are being stitched down in their appropriate corners. So I'm going to go around on that little section there, the little L section or 90-degree angle or whatever. She's bossy today. Got stuff to do. It's turkey weekend, people. Got stuff to do. You know how you are when it's your turkey weekend. Yeah, so I just want to pin, make sure that they get all stitched down, and then we can add our colored fabric. Sorry if I'm feeling bossy. 3,400 kilometers. That's a long road trip, Allison. All right, put that up there. Oh, Charlotte, from the family for my birthday. Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday to Charlotte. Happy birthday to Charlotte. Happy birthday, Miss Charlotte. Happy birthday to you. Hope you had a fantastic day. We got spoiled with loves and hugs and all sorts of good stuff. Yes, indeed. Hope you have a great day. Busy making neighbor house blocks, playing catch up after being away in our caravan for work. Oh, very nice, Wendy. It's nice to get away. It's nice to get away. Green Soul, I hope you all have a very safe and well. I'm visiting my son and his family near Fredericksburg, Virginia for the last few weeks. And there hasn't been a lot of opportunity to, oh, I missed that. Well, I'm glad you're here now. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. Appreciate it. And family's important, and you can always watch us on the replay. So I'd prefer you spent your time with your family first, and then you can just catch up with us later. Trust me. We'll keep you in the loop. Yeah, I'll make the pumpkin pie today, and then I'll make sure that all the dressing bits, like all the stuff is tenderized and chopped up and whatever it needs to be for tomorrow. I'll probably get that done first thing in the morning, and then it's pretty much all pop, right? I may have to dry the breadcrumbs depending on what Munchkin can find. So, you know, that has to be allotted in for time schedule too, because that takes about an hour. So, hello, Allison. But in my sewing guild, I think it's perfectly fine. We are going to be grandparents for this. Oh, wonderful! I'm so excited for you, Allison. Oh, hello, Nancy. Happy you're here. Hello, Deborah. Happy you're here. Hello, Robin. Hello, Deborah. Kathy. Very nice. Oh, how wonderful. That is very, very exciting. Hello, Steph. Notification pop up. I'm okay. How about you? I hope you're okay. All right, so there I've attached my other section of 16 squares. Okay. And then what I want to do is just kind of do a little tacking those corners down where I pretty much pinned them. So we're just going to have to just plug away at it. Oh, I think I might have missed one here. I did. No, I think we're okay. I haven't decided what I was going to do with the outside edges yet. Like, I really haven't decided yet. I kind of like them floppy. I don't know. We'll decide. We'll decide when we're done. I think I've tucked this one in already, haven't I? No, it's underneath. Okay. Was everyone going to sew, but maybe not? There we go. Okay. How's Miss Sass today? I guess you guys are definitely on the countdown now. Days be counting. Yeah, exactly. How are things in your neck of the woods, Miss Sass? We're hopefully going to finish this project up today. We may not start the Halloweeny project, but that'll be just for next week. We're just going to build up some half hexies in different colors to match the panel and build up around the panel and have some fun. That's what we'll do next week. And then I'd really like to catch up on Pop's Block of the Month before I start any other new projects. So we'll spend a few weekends doing that. I was watching some twins reveal, like a lady at fertility treatments, and you know, it was like A B baby, or 1B baby and E5 baby or something like that, or I don't know what it was, but she didn't tell anybody she was pregnant with two until she'd given birth, and it was like their reveal to everybody on telling them that they had two babies instead of one baby. Oh my God, I'm so teary-eyed. I'm like, oh, I gotta stop watching this stuff. It's making me cry. It's like, holy moly. Gotta stop watching this stuff. It's getting all sappy. I gotta go to work. People gonna think something's wrong. I'm just watching this little, you know, surprise reveals. Stack that down. So, in addition to a new daughter, I also have 4 new. Oh, that's nice, Sandra. Wow, that's an instant family. I like that. I like that. Very nice. Very nice. I like it when just goes boom, family. That's great. That's great. Yeah, exactly. Congratulations. Indeed. Looks like that didn't hit back there. Be right back. Okie dokie. I got a nice hot cup of tea, so it's all good. All right, what other pins do we have? We should have just had it pretty much down the line there. Oh. That's weird. Felt like my foot was really loose there. I had to go tighten it. Get married because of special date. What's a special date? What? Sorry? 10/10/20. Oh, 10/10/2020? Oh, okay, yeah. Hey. I'm sure people will find 7707 as a special date too, right? You know, or something like that. So, interesting. It's interesting. Hey, whatever makes them happy. Whatever makes them forget their anniversary. That is key point. I never forget because it's Canada Day for us. Oh, I think I forgot one here. Hold on. Yep, up there in the corner. Swinging his bag under. Just got to make sure you're not hooking your foot in any of the little flaps. Just got to be careful. What's up here? Got to wiggle and woggle it till you get it where you need to be without getting upset or wrecking your quilt. So just be patient. Mm-hmm. I had two friends get married on 7707. One is still married, the other is not. I passed my driving test on 7878. That's kind of cool, Wendy. That's exactly their argument, right? Yeah, I know, right? It's special. I want it to be special. Working on the 4th, Be My Neighbor blocks using Christmas fabric, and I just love them. It's a beautiful block, isn't it? I really like the 4th one. 4th one was that one right there. Yeah. And that was the 5th. We just finished that on the weekend with the heart. There's 2 under there. 2 under the heart ones, sir. So, hello, Pam. What's going on? So now I'm going to lay out my fabrics where they need to continuation of going on to this other panel, okay? I was born 7/17/70 and weighed 7 pounds. Mm-hmm. Yep, 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 yep. I got a nice big cup of tea. Cheers. All right, so I need a few. Okay. This for here. Okay. And then we need that. And that. Then we need the tree fabric. There we go. There, between. Now where's that snowman? We have to go looking for him. Oh, excuse me. He's feeling a little bit better. He's feeling a little bit better. It takes a long time to get over back issues. It seems to take forever to heal. Right? I mean, I still have such a problem with my left knee. My left knee just wants to give out on me sometimes. I just stand there and it just like buckles. Oops. Where's our reindeer? Reindeer. And I'll just pin these first, and then I'll get on to the next sections here. So we're just going to plug away at this today. We won't start anything new because it is our Thanksgiving weekend, and I'd like to kind of get a jump on things. Like I said, I got a big pie to make, or a couple pies to make and stuff, and got to make my pastry. And it's going to be very yummy. All right, let's just work on these guys right now. Okay, get them pinned in place, and we'll move that one off to the side though. Actually, no, we'll pin that too. Okay, don't go nowhere. Hello, Kim. Warm and cloudy, Missouri. Well, it turned out to be a nice night last night. It looks cloudy and Well, it's windy, sorry, not cloudy, but it is. It was sunny, but not so much anymore. So we may expect some rain. I'm not exactly sure what we're expecting. Oops. Oh, that goes on there. Okay. So I found it easier when working this is if you kind of work, when you're doing your pinning, you're just doing two sides. So you'll do, like say this is north and south, 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 north and south. Stitch those, then come back, pin east and west, east and west, east and west, east and west, and east and west, and then sew those. So I found that a little bit easier to do, getting this underneath the machine and in its throat space and so on and so forth. So when you're putting your rows together, good tip, you know, but you take it or leave it. It's up to you. That's a good question. We'll see, because I'm only going to do it 8 by 8. I was going to do it 8 by 10, but yeah, that's not going to happen. I mean, the fun fact about this project is you could always add on afterwards without any problem, right? Like no problem at all, and you can add on. So. Let's do the left and the right, and the north and the south, and the east and the west. That is a good question. Well, we think, what was it, 9-inch blocks or 8.5-inch blocks times 8? So I don't know, let's say roughly 64 by 64. Just roughly at this point, let's say 64 by 64, which is a great addition to a layer in the winter time, or a nice little summer quilt to lay on the bed on top of your top sheet, or you had a nice little, you know, thin little, you know, blanket or something like that, and then you could layer this on top. Because you're finishing it as you're going, right? But as soon as I get it, together, I will certainly tell you there, Miss Nadine. And thank you for asking. I just found it easier to do those two strips, because that way I can line it up under the machine and just go like, do from this one to this one to this one to the, you know what I mean? And then it was easier to come and do the next way, doing the same thing. Let's just pin our buddies in here. It's not perfect. I'm just learning by this, so I don't expect it to be perfect. I don't expect it to be, oh, wow, it's gorgeous, everybody's going to love it sort of thing. It's a little wonky in some spots. It's got a couple holes and the piecing in other spots, but you know what, it's mine, and I definitely have learned from this whole process of kind of, you know, what to do, what not to do. Maybe there's a different way that's easier. Maybe there's a different way that lines up a little bit better. You know, it's all in perspective, right? So if you're not happy with the way it looks, then you don't have to do it this way. I mean, that's completely up to you. I've got some little wonkiness and some folds going on here, but like I said, it's only going to stay here. Nobody's going to give two tootle hoodles about it. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3 pin there. Let's do the snowman-y bits here, and then the reindeer. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm very, very excited for turkey. Turkey's one of my favorite things that Pop cooks and I love to eat. And like I said, when we found this recipe from the American Test Kitchen quite a few years ago, it really changed the way we cook and enjoy our turkey now. So this was a game changer for us. So we were very happy by that. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I don't do the flu shot. Nope, me neither. No thanks. Why would I do that? It doesn't seem to make much sense. I mean, really, when you think about it, why inject something into your body that you don't necessarily need? So, but I'm just one of those peoples. So you do what's good for you, and I will do what's good for me, and everybody will be happy living in their own little pumpkin happy trees. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, I don't understand the flu shot. Well, I understand it. I just don't agree with it. Let's put it that way. But that's my own opinion, and I'm allowed it. The Hubs deep fries are turkey. I have not ever had a deep fried turkey. I'm very curious about having one and doing one maybe next year, or maybe even for Christmas or something like that. If that happens to work out weather-wise here, I'd love to do a deep fried turkey. I'm sure I got some friends who've got the tools that I require, that I could fry my turkey with desire. Look at me, waxing poetic. That test kitchen show, you heard a lot. I like it. I like it. You have to buy, you had to buy a membership or something like that to get the recipe. But let me tell you, it was worth it. All right. Okay, we got our north and souths. Working on those. Let's work on our little reindeers here. Reindeers here. Do 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 do. Sorry. Now you lost me. I'm sorry. Learn, sorry. I can't go back and see the chat. I'm sorry. I like them. I like they're good. They taught me a few things of, you know, where I may have been wrong in my process of cooking some like roasts and stuff like that. Like I was doing a short cook with a roast when it should have been a long cook, like a low and slow instead of a high and fast. It depends on the cut of meat and so on and so forth. So I found that I learned a lot from the American Test Kitchen. So. But that's just me. And you can take that judgment with whatever you like. You like it, you like it. You don't. That's okay. Everybody's allowed their own opinion. What's the surprise? Sorry. Teen chocolate. Funnily enough, I was talking to Munchkin about that a couple of days ago. Like, we need to come up with a really epic recipe that we can try and have some really good fun with on the home and hearth with the chocolate. I think baby would get the blanket on his 21st, the rate I was going to find it. What do you mean? Did you made the baby a quilt and then forgot where you put it? What's going on there, Sass? Oh, thank you, Diane57. I appreciate that. It's not perfect, but I'm learning, and that is the whole process of life. Really, when you think about it, is learning. You're learning every single day. And you gotta, whether you take that knowledge and run with it or you let it, you know, fart out the backside. I mean, that's completely up to you. So I'm just trying to learn and love and have some fun. Turkey on your home. I think Pop said that there, Janet. I think you said we were going to do some of the filming of our turkey processing tomorrow. So. You'll have to stay tuned to the Home and Hearth Living channel. I mean, Pop could put a link in there. I haven't seen him put a link yet, so maybe he has, and I'm sorry if he has. And I'm already asking him to. Oops, why did I skip this one? That's weird. Goof nut. There we go. Perfect. Thanks, Pop. No, I made 2 quilts, one for his birth and one for Xmas, but before he was on the way, I had seen a lovely soft blue blanket and bought it and put it away. You're so funny. I hear ya. In that safe place. Yeah, where that sewing machine panel hung out for like months. In that safe place. I tucked it in a safe place. Yeah, I tucked it in a quilt with a Christmas theme to it and then put it on the shelf. Well, that's it. That's exactly it, Diane 57. You have to be able to open yourself up to be learning on a 24/7 sort of basis, right? Okay, so I got north and south on 3 rows here, and then let's sew those down. Let's get some of those sections sewn down, and then we'll come back and pin the rest. So, aw, thank you, thank you. I don't think I have enough background yet. Oh, it depends how big you want to make it though, right, Joanne? It really does. And how big you want your squares. So you could be doing bigger squares, or more squares, but you're doing little ones on the inner side, right? So if you want to do bigger ones, then you do bigger on the inside, right? So, and I think this was a good size. It really showed off some of my Christmas fabric really nicely. And I didn't, you know, like I said, you can see like it's a little wonky here and a little wonky up there. I really don't give 2 toodles. I like it. Yeah, they were directional. Well, they are directional, but I was just flipping flopping because the quilt's going to be all over. Yeah. Yeah, this is like side, that's kind of whatever. It didn't really matter. Don't look then. Don't look if it bothers you. Oh, thank you, Nadine. I appreciate it. All right. Now we're going to scoot down here. And I have to say a big thank you to Munchkin. Oops, we'll put that over there. Because I went and was loading a bobbin this morning and completely ran out of top thread. And I was like, oh, I'm like, please, could you scoot down to this? Well, scoot over because it's like a 25-minute drive. Scoot over to the fabric land and grab me some thread. So, and he did. So, and he, of course, picked up a burger for us for lunch. So, I mean, it was a win-win situation, but it was nice of him to go over and do that for me. Other than that, I would not have been able to finish this project today. That would have been sad. I'd pick a non-directional fabric, but I mean, if you had something, then don't worry about it. Just make sure it's flipped and flopped. Flipped and flopped as much as you want to flip it and flop it. All right? We'll move it over here. Like I said, it was just easier to kind of work in the little rows of coming straight down and then being able to go in one direction and then down in another direction. That's it. When I was working on the other pieces, that seemed to work a little bit better. So, but learning as you go. Yes, I did. This is my pin cushion. It's actually got beads in here and beads on the inside, and it also dubs as a phone holder when I'm video chatting. So, yeah, you betcha. See? I made it. So I can prop my phone up and be, puttering around here or working on pinning something or whatever and chatting with someone. So, oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. We did a video on it. I think it was called cell phone holder. Pin cushion cell phone holder? I'm not sure what we named it. We named it something, but it's in the past videos. Oh, thank you, Diane57. Appreciate that. Yeah, don't forget to thumb up the video. Thumb up the video. Thumb up the video. Don't forget to. Baked beans in the future to my to-do list. Ooh, potatoes and pumpkin. Oh, they're definitely potatoes and pumpkin. All right, here, let's try and finish off the reindeer first, and then we'll work our way to the snowman. Come on, fold over there. Yeah, what's everybody got in your cup today? I have Earl Grey in a little tan mug with a little bit of milk and a little bit of sugar. And cheers to you, and just from us at the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop to every single one of you who watching now, watching in the future, watching whenever, we are extremely thankful for you. So big squishy hugs. Put your right arm on your left shoulder and your left arm on your right shoulder. A good old squishy, squishy, squish. And that's a hug from us to you. Okay? And thank you very, very much for making us what we are today. And we have reached 20,000 YouTube subs. So woot. Not bad for a little place that's only been around for, I think it was not even 4 years ago we reached 100. So not bad for 4 years, right? So thank you. Big thank you to everybody. Yeah, Sophie's there. She's just sleeping. Oh, she's got Charlie up on the arm of the chair. Charlie was losing some of his stuffing the other night, but he still had his squeaker. So when I was bugging her about it, I'm like, why does Charlie still have his squeaker? All the fluffs is everywhere, Lofies. Yeah, fluff everywhere, but Charlie still had his squeaker. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Yeah, we have 20 giveaways to go for our next 12 hours. We just have to reach it. I don't know how far we're short. How short are we there, Pop? Of reaching our next 12 hours, because we're going to have 20 giveaways that I'm going to be making on stream. It's going to be so much fun. I'm going to make it, give it away. Make it, give it away. Make it, give it away. So that's what's going to go on. Oops. Hit the wrong button. Fur in a bag. Hey, are you kidding? That goes for a really high price on the black market there, Helly. You got no idea. Sophie's fur? It's like gold, baby. It's not gold. No, I'm kidding. Actually, somebody sent me a link today in regards to 8 black kitty cats that were spayed and neutered and needed a home by Halloween, and they all had all sorts of spooky names, and oh my gosh, they were so cute. I'm like, nope. I appreciate you linking me in there. No, Mr. Clive's been gone a while, but no thanks. I'll pass on that big banana. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's a really fun little block, and you can turn it into, well, it's gonna be made, I'm just making it so you can turn it into a pillow on your end, but that is the goal. So I'll be making 20 of them, hopefully. I'll have to have everything cut ahead of time in some variety of couleurs. So, bloodbath, hee. Has anyone ever washed their newly done quilts in a bathtub to bleed out excess dye? No, I know I've tossed questionable ones in the wash machine with dye catchers though. So you'll have to let us know how that works for you. I know, thank you Diane57. We really appreciate it. I know you were probably one of the very first of the 100 subscribers. There was a few of you. Obviously, there was about 100 of you. The very first, oh my gosh, people actually hit that button. and wanted to click on this gang show. Oh, thank you, Deborah Davidson. Thank you. Thank you so much. It means a lot. You know, I was thinking earlier when I was in the shower, ever since we've lived here, I've always had 2 or more jobs, and there's a lot of times I've had 4 jobs. So it's, you know, it's nice just to have 2, let me tell you. But it's a fact of never stopping working for myself and my family, right? You know, I'm never just going to sit back and rely on something to make sure my, you know, bills get paid and so on and so forth. I want to be out of debt faster than just whenever something rolls in. So I don't know. That's why I always try to work harder and always have more than one job. Work hard for your family, and your family appreciates it. And unfortunately, we have a problem with our dishwasher. I don't know what's up with it, but it's leaking and it's full of water and it didn't finish its load thingy, so that's another headache. But that's okay, we're gonna deal with it. It is what it is, because it can't be what it ain't. That's what Pop says all the time. It can't be what it ain't. Oh, hello. It's like, wait a second. The pink kitchen just bailed it over the other side. Whoops. There it is. Well, thank you for subscribing there, Crafty. Thank you, Katrina. I believe that's what it was. Gotta fold that side down. Some are not going to match up perfectly. You just got to do your best, right? Just got to do your best. That's all anybody ever expects from you. That's all you should ever expect from yourself. And the only person you should ever compete against is yourself. Comparing yourself to somebody else is never going to be any good for you whatsoever. I don't know what it is, Wendy. It only just happened the other day. I went to go unload it after I put it to wash, and I'm like, actually, no, it was the sink that filled up. During yesterday, I filled it up yesterday morning before crossing guard, and then set it to go, and then by the time I got back and then put the kettle on and made myself a tea, and I looked at the sink, and it was like, you know, quite a bit of water going on in there. I'm like, what's happening? It wasn't draining right away, so I made my tea, enjoyed a little bit, whatever, came back and checked on the sink, and it was still water in there, but it was a little bit lower. So I'm like, oh, okay, what's going on? So Pop took the plunger to the sink this morning so I can do some pots and pans, so I can make the pie crust and stuff, make the pie today. Sorry, not just pie crust. I want to tidy up a little bit. And so I thought, well, wait a second here. Well, what's happening? Like, I don't understand what's going on, because there was water in the dishwasher. And then when I went to go look underneath the dishwasher, the little plate that was there and the, I don't know, insulation or whatever was all wet. So I'm like, oh, that's not good. That's not good. So figure we get the shop vac and suck out the dishwasher after it's emptied, of course, because those dishes were gonna have to be washed, because I don't know, I can't trust that the water was clean when it, like, there's no way, like, that's a silly risk to think that the water would have been clean. So it's got to be all hand washed, and then figure out what the heck is up with the dishwasher. So, all right, I think I got all that sewn that I had pinned. So let's go pin it the other direction. And then we'll work our way down to the other block sections. Okay, so we have to go here. Here it is. Are you locking the threads at the end or just cutting them? It's machine cut, so it does a little lock, like it locks it as I go and use the cutter on the machine, on the Janome. So it's kind of doing its own little locking stitching as it ends and cuts. But you could definitely be just doing like a little back stitch for sure, for sure. I think this also would look really nice with a big button covering those little joining sections. So, I don't know. What about you guys? I think a button would look nice. But that's just me. I don't have that fancy doodad. But then I definitely do like a little back stitch there, Sass, for sure, to secure those stitches. You don't want them going anywhere, right? You don't want all your hard work to come apart, so. And I'm happy. I've learned a lot with this whole process. I really have. Like, we're trying to finish this all in one step, right? Like, we're not trying to quilt it. We're not trying to put batting in between it, though we could have. We definitely could have stuck a chunk of batting in here as we've been putting all our doodads together, right? It actually is a broadcloth type of material there, Joy, and I did wash it. It is very soft. It is super, super soft. It's been the back to lots of charity quilts. It's been lots of backs to baby quilts. It's been the inside to bags. It's been liners. Actually, I put 2 layers of this in between the top that I made for my mom last year. The yellow and blue flowers. What was it called? I forgot it was. It was Claudette gifted it to the quilt shop. So I put it together and I tweaked the flower in the pattern to what my mom's favorite flower was. And instead of adding batting because of the way she was, she couldn't have a lot of pressure on her, I just put 2 layers of this and then a backing. And it was the same backing. Like, it was like 3 layers of the same fabric. So, as well as the quilt top. So, and that was just enough. That was just enough. So. But it is. It's really nice and soft there, Joy. Once you get a good wash on it, it's lovely. It's really nice. It's really nice. I think it'd be a lovely addition to just, you know, an extra layer in the winter time. You need a little extra, or it just is your summer quilt. You can do it all summer, sort of summer fabrics, or you could just do a 2-tone, do a blue and a white, or a red and a white, or your favorite color in a white, or something like that. I think that would be amazing, and just a solid piece. I think it'd be pretty. I really do. I really, really do. Sounds like either a hose is broken or the pump went out on your dishwasher. Mice will eat the plastic hose. Could be a clog in the pump. I'm sure it's something. We've actually had little mices all over the place, and we've been trying to deal with them. Unfortunately, it is that time of season, and we've tried to deal with it in the nice way, and now we're just dealing with it in the trapped way. So that's what we have to do. So. In fact, I'd like Pop to do some shopping for some other traps, not just the ones that we have. I'd like a couple of different ones to make sure that we're collecting all that we need to collect. So, because I heard them the other night and that was not fun. Hello, Miss Sue Smith. How you doing? What's going on? we're working away on our cathedral. I was pinning the folds in the one direction, like here's east and west, but when I laid it out before, it was north and south. So now I'm just pinning the other ones in this direction and closing the raw edges underneath my fold and sealing it up. Okay, and like I said, you could totally have put a bit of fabric and more fabric in here, even a bit of felt, a bit of a scrappy, ugly fabric you're never going to use in your whole life, but you have like 5 meters of it. Stick that in there, make it an extra weight. You know, do what you can with it. This would be a fun project to do with like a color, either black, white, gray, or even just another whatever color you like, and then a really kind of funky pattern in the center. I think that would be nice, like a really like, I don't know, just really neat pattern. And you can mix and match it, and depending on the pieces that you cut, you know, it would look different, right? No, it's a good day. Happy Thanksgiving weekend to all the Canadians out there. So happy turkey. And I appreciate the buses humoring me yesterday as I was doing my turkey dance as the buses were coming and going. Kids were loving it. Kids were giving me a good time. Turkey, me flapping my wings like I was flying somewhere. Hello, Teresa. What's going on? Okay, what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get 7 and 8. These two pinned, and then we'll sew those, and then we'll come back and do the other ones. Making Christmas fabric. Oh, that's very nice there, Kelly. Well, obviously you know what I'm doing. I'm not sure what everybody else is doing. And of course, I'm going to be making my pumpkin pie to go with my turkey dinner tomorrow. So that's going to keep me out of trouble a little later. Only for a little while, though. I was living in northern Minnesota. We were being overrun with mice in the house. We set out 10 5-gallon buckets with a wire and a pop can, smeared with peanut butter, strung across it. Yeah, actually, I was watching Lumina Acres, and they had something like that suggested to them. So apparently, it only had caught one in the few weeks. So, but I'm hoping to catch all the little buggers because I know there's more than one. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you. It's not bad. You don't need a lot to do that. You don't even need batting if you don't want to, right? I mean, that's up to you. And it's very doable. It is a very doable quilt process, right? So, like, it really is. Yeah, they got to get in there somehow, right? So, yes, a little ramp. All right, let's sneak this under here, making sure not to hook our foot on any of the little pleats. And we're going to go to the farthest spot. Just be patient and wiggle your fabric. Maneuver it where you need to. Don't get frustrated. Just take your time and patience on maneuvering it. If it gets hooked up on something, just take a deep breath and come back and unhook it. It's all good. No angry eyes necessary. Sweet cut apple in a good old-fashioned mouse trap or rat trap does the trick around here. Oh yeah, listen. Well, I got a couple of traps and I got some peanut butter, but the thing is I have to block it to the point where Sophie won't go for the peanut butter, right? So then only the demisers. And I certainly don't want to, you know, get Sophie's nose trapped in anything, that's for sure, or hurt her when I'm trying to catch a mouse. A little tiny moose. I think this would be a fabulous I Spy project. Every square being a different type of fabric or a different color fabric or something like that. You could have the alphabets and numbers. You could spell words. You could do all sorts of fun things with this sort of project because there's like enough spacings in between that you could spell something out, right? So. That's good. I don't know. I guess I could. Just kind of sew down, you mean? And just, okay, well, let's try that. Let's try that, Hilly. You got it. You got it. I never even thought about that, actually. See? And that's why, you know, I keep you guys around. Guess we can sew down here and then turn it this way to do the next section down here. Well, it certainly saves the breaking of a thread, that's for sure. Yeah, I got you, Hilly. I'm with you. Good job there, buddy. And then maybe this way because I don't have one there, so I could come this way. Hold on, that head's gonna get in the way. Hold on, move that needle head. Try and flip that a little bit more directionally pretty. Oh, there we go. That's a good idea. I appreciate that, Hilly. Thanks. Thanks, babe. Appreciate it. All right, let's go back up to the top here. Let's see if we can make our way all the way down to the bottom. Oh, the challenge lives. Yeah, I know. Good idea. I know. See, and that's why she gets paid those big bucks we give her. We don't give her anything. In fact, we make her pay. Okay. That seems like it was a bit tight there. There we go. There we go. That's better. Yeah, it is actually, Joy. Now that I was thinking about it, I guess if you're planning it, you're planning either your curve here and there, or you're just doing curve, 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 and then curve, curve, curve. I mean, whatever tickles your fancy, really. That makes it easier for you, definitely. And certainly saves the breaking of the thread part. That's nice. Can't, say how the other stitches are going to be like when you're working it that way. I can't see it being an issue, right? You know what I mean? So. Oh, bye, Teresa. Take care. See you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you soon, raccoon. By the light of the moon. Put bananas on your traps. The mice can't. Oh, really? I didn't even realize I like bananas. We haven't had bananas in the house forever, so I don't even think we have any in the freezer. So we'll have to get some. Thank you for the tip. Yeah, now that Mr. Clive's not here to do his job, kind of got a couple of measers in the house. And Sophie don't care, so. All right, well, that was way better. I think we just have this one little section here to do. Look at us, bippity boppity boo. Just cruising along here. Okay, now let's move this back to the table. Making sure we're not hooking our foot. All right, enjoy some tea. I'm getting curvy on you. Okay, now we need to fold these green guys here, and then hopefully we can find our snowman. Find our snowman here for this one. Pretty sure he's there. Just gotta find it. Rat terrier is a good. Most little dogs are good little animal eliminators. That's for sure. For one, they're just as quick, right? And most of them have been bred to either sniff, smell out, or destroy such things, right? So. I like how some of the fabrics are mixed and then some are like straight across just because of the amount that I had. So it makes a difference, and that's what's, you know, making the quilt, right? He was feeling a little bit better this week, but even still this morning he was, I can tell. He was struggling with the back pain. So, like I said, Robaxis said him, A535'd him. I don't know, Voltaren. I don't know what else to do. Just dunk him in the vat of oil. That seems a little bit aggressive, but Jack Russells don't discriminate. Mice, chipmunk, possum, squirrel, raccoon, just whatever, right? Oh, animals are very funny, that's for sure. They are very, very funny. All right, here, let's do this one here. Let's put that upside down. Oh, sorry, like I said, I had some weird dreams last night, let me tell you. I was watching a show in the morning, Lumina Acres. You guys may know that one, you may not. And they were butchering their 2 pigs. They were whole pigs, which is fine because you got to learn. You got to know where your food comes from. You can't be ignorant. Like, come on now. So you need to know where your food comes from. So I was watching them do their. They didn't like show all the massive gory details, but they did, you know, show details of what you need to know. And then yesterday, as I happened to be watching some barbecue pit show on Netflix, the last show of it was a whole pig. So between the Alumni Acres and the whole barbecue pit show, I was having some weird dreams about these whole pigs. I was like, I'm not getting anywhere here. Oh, yikes, yikes. There's nothing worse than back pain. Well, that and headache pain or tooth pain. Head pain in any sort, whether it's ear, tooth, headache, whatever, is all very, very painful. Very painful. Okay, so we need a snowman here. Let's grab this guy and put him there. Hey, Annie, how's it going? I was quilting in my sleep the other night. Happens often. I don't know what it was. I just couldn't stop dreaming about these pigs between the 2 shows for some reason. It was kept showing me whole pigs, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I want any pigs. Chickens are fine. You love them? They're one of my favorite peoples to watch. Hello, modern homesteaders. Al's so funny. I was watching the last one, and I loved how his wife was giving him a hard time about breaking the kitchen countertop last year. He broke a cement countertop with the sausage maker or the hot dog maker or something like that. I don't know. It was making me laugh. Okay, so that's there. That's there. We need another one here. Where are you? Where are you? Should be another one in there, inches. Oh, hold on. Okay. We have to cut. Cut. Can I see what I'm looking for? Hold on, let's move this. Hold on, let's see if we can find what we're looking for. That. Okay, what do we need? We need... Hold on. Oh, it's just a matter of finding it. That's okay. It's okay, we can move on. It's not the end all be all. We can move on. Okay, so here. Here. All right, we're going to take a quick little potty break. I'll be right back, okay? 1 minute. No, it's this weekend, Allison. You better be prepared. I'm coming over and I expect a turkey with all the fixins and a homemade pie. This weekend. You prepared? Sorry. So I'm going to be hungry. I'm going to be looking for a turkey. I'm sorry. I don't even know why I'm yawning. I'm not even tired. I feel like I go have a nap right now. And I feel I'm going to yawn again. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's been a rough week. It's not all roses and daisies around here, you know, people. Some stressful stuff goes on. Gotta deal with it. On a good note, the customer who had the whole cloth for the Long Arm Wednesdays stitch out that we were doing with the whole cloth, she said it was wow and amazing, and she absolutely loved it. So that was like, whew, oh, good gravy. Man, that was a stressor. That was a stressor. I don't know why it stressed me out so much, but boy, did it ever. I was so nervous for it to go, and then when it was going, I was even more nervous. Thank you, Helly. I appreciate that. Hotspot thingamajig? You can do it, Allison. I know you can. Yeah, it was very, because I've never done one of those before, right? So, and I gave her a good deal. Well, I don't know, Nadine. That was something I hadn't tried before, and let me tell you, some of those curves of those feathers they were not perfect. But then again, you know, you show me somebody who does perfect feathers all the time, so. Sorry, what'd you say? Walt does perfect feathers? He has his moments too, you know. He's not perfect. Just because he's a computer doesn't mean he's perfect. Okay, all right, let's do 2 more here for the red. Let's get the red row done, or as much as we can, because I still don't think we're going to finish it today, but we will be, it will be the last of us filming it, that's for sure. Oh, I missed that. Sorry, Laurel. Sorry, honey? Oh, ouch. I know it's hard when it comes to any sort of pain. It's the worst. It's just the worst. Okay, let's put this one on here. Yeah, because we're only probably going to go for about another, you know, half an hour, 40 minutes, and then we're going to call it for today because, like I said, it is our Thanksgiving weekend. We want to spend as much time together as we can, and we've got some stuff to do for our dinner tomorrow. And it's usually just the 3 of us, and we're happy it's just the 3 of us. You know, some people don't have a big thing because it's only the 2 of them or the 3 of them. We've always had a big thing, even it just being the 3 of us. You know, if that were the case, if we always waited for a gathering or a party or something like that, we never would have celebrated a dinner. So, because it just wasn't going to happen. We have family that doesn't live near us, so we celebrate our whatever we want, whether it's Easter and Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever. If it's just the 3 of us, it's just the 3 of us, and we still do the best we can. No, not pigs in a blanket. No, just the turkey, just the turkey. All right, let's work our way all the way over to the red. The farthest red, the one that's in the center. Just be careful not to poke yourself. Okay. Thank you, Laurel. I'm sorry you're not feeling all that great. Okay, all right. Now, oops, I get bumped off my pin cushion. I did. No, no pigs in a blanket. No. Is that like an English tradition or something? Pigs in a blanket? I don't know. It's never been one of our traditions, so. I think maybe the only time we've ever had pigs in a blanket was maybe New Year's night or something. Yeah, exactly. Christmas dinner for dinner. It doesn't matter. As long as you're together and you're still enjoying it. I want my turkey. I'm not going to be denied just because Bob, Joe, and Larry didn't bother showing up. I still want my turkey. Don't deny me my turkey just because they couldn't come. You know? So, I want my turkey. Pop wants his turkey. I spend a long time looking for that turkey. That turkey's like gold, man. It's going to be bathed in golden butter. It's going to be like so delicious. People are going to want a plate. Yeah, exactly. Being hanging out with your family. And thankful they want to hang out with you too, I guess, is the key. Just dad and myself, my daughter, son. Yeah, well, that's it. Different schedule. There's lots of Thanksgivings I worked. Lots of them. I wouldn't be home until 6, 7 o'clock at night. And I cooked whatever I could the day before, and then Pop was doing whatever he could on the day as I was working. So we have usually sprouts for Christmas dinner. Yep. Brussels sprouts. Yeah. Maybe not always usually for turkey dinner, but definitely for Christmas dinner. It's usually about the potatoes, sweet potatoes, turkey gravy, buns, and dressing and the homemade cranberry sauce for turkey. That's all it's usually about for turkey dinner, for Thanksgiving dinner. Very common. Interesting. I know. The Brussels sprouts have to be done a certain way there, Steph. Other than that, they taste a little funky. They have to be done chopped up, a little salt brine beforehand, before they get in the oven, that sort of thing. So it kind of draws out a little bit of the bitterness of the Brussels sprout. Oh, it was so good, Naomi. Ask Munchkin. He was very excited when because I had already made the taco seasoning with the ground beef. And then I was setting the oil up high, and then Pop had already chopped up all the potatoes to make French fries. And so as I was heating up the oil, Munchkin had pretty much done his school, and he came upstairs and he was looking, and he could smell it. Smell like tacos, right? So he goes, "We having tacos?" I go, "No." And he saw with the fries and me heating up the oil, it's like, Are we having taco fries?" I go, "Yes." He was so excited. It was funny. I go, "Yes, we're having taco fries." So it's just pretty much taco sauce. Instead of in a tortilla or a wrap or a taco shell, it's pretty much on top of French fries. So it was cute. It was absolutely delicious. It really was. And lettuce and tomato from our own garden and cheese. Yeah, I didn't even need the sour cream, which he was like, "Oh, do we have sour cream?" And I went, "No." And he goes, "That's okay, we don't need it." I'm like, "Nope, I don't think it needed it actually. It really didn't. It was just absolutely perfect without it." Have to go. Oh, okay. See you later. Big hugs. Thank you, Nadine. Thank you. We've got a couple of issues with back pains around here. It's never good. All right, let's go up here. Fold that down. So my Pop solution to me making the pumpkin pie today instead of tomorrow, just in case it got eaten tonight, was to make two. It's like, well, don't worry, just make 2. Then that way, if one gets eaten tonight, we still have some for tomorrow. It made me laugh. Oh, I was laughing so hard. Well, just make 2. Like, simple problem, lady. Like, fix the problem. Simple, make 2. Why you complicate things? I know, right? Just make 2. I'm like, oh, well, maybe. I just have to. I was hoping to actually make some butter tarts with the extra pastry, with the leftover pastry, like make a pumpkin pie and then make some butter tarts. We haven't had butter tarts in a very long time here, so it would be nice to have some butter tarts. Oh, gotta fold that over a bit more. Hello, Jennifer. What's going on? Almost missed me. No, you got me right here, right now. Or you could always let it be until tomorrow. Yeah. All right. Oh, I think we did all the red. Now we just got to work on a couple of the greens and the blue. It's Canadian Thanksgiving here this weekend, so we've been talking about food. What's a butter tart? Oh, Teresa. Oh, I wish I knew the link to the video right here, right now, that you could go and check out where I make butter tarts for Pop. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was our first live stream that we cooked on. We've done live streams before, but that was our first one that we actually cooked on. And I think that was Pop's first reveal of himself, because he was making the cranberry sauce, weren't you? I think. I may be wrong. I may be wrong there. Sorry, honey? Yeah, it was like a Christmas Eve. Probably a year before the 12 hour that Lois and Pat were on. Well, not that Pat was on it, but he was very, very emotionally supportive. I think it was, yeah, it was a Christmas Eve. I'm pretty sure it was Christmas Eve. And we made, homemade cranberry sauce and homemade butter tarts. And they turned out amazing. And I think we even convinced a few people to try making butter tarts that have never made butter tarts before. Oh, well, it's not a very straight piece there, but we're going to work it. It's on how you work it. Butter, raisins, brown sugar. You don't have to have raisins though if you don't want to, but you can put some like crazy thing in there like a nut, you know, like a pecan or a walnut or something like that. Some people do that, crazy things, but you know, that's all up to you. We don't, because I'm allergic to nuts. But we'll put raisins. I put raisins and chocolate chips in them. You can do them without the raisins. It's more of like a buttery brown sugar center inside of a tart. So if you think of maybe what am I thinking, like a pecan pie without the pecans, that would, oh, thanks, Ellie. Oh, you're awesome. Thanks, honey bunny. Appreciate that. If you think about like a pecan pie without the pecans, it's like all the gooey, goop, 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 yum, yum, yum stuff in there. Yep, that'd be it. Gets all up and all over your face and a nice little tender, flaky pastry crust. Gets all over Pop's face and Munchkin's beards and everything. Yep, yep. They usually don't last very long. I don't know. I've never had one of those there, Fluffy, so I couldn't tell you.
Maybe we should do a butter tart video for HH out there.
We could. It's been a while, so we could.
It's been 2 years at least.
We could do one closer to our birthday or something like that. Make butter tarts for our birthday. They're really quite good. They are quite delicious. You can have them with ice cream. Some centers are a little gooier than others. Some are a little bit firmer. Depends on whether you add a little bit of cornstarch to your mixture to kind of, you know, give it that little thickness. I don't mind wearing half my dessert on my face. Give something Sophie to lick up. Oh yes, tenderflake. That's what we use for our pastries. Thank you, Miss Allison. Yeah, tenderflake. It is a animal lard, but that's what we prefer. So that is our preferred. And it makes a lovely crust for either doing quiches. What is it you used yours for, there, Allison? It was for a different type of dish, but it sounded like it turned out amazing. So. It's a very flaky, sweet and savory crust. Like you can mix it with both. Like I said, like for the pot pies or quiches, and then you've got your regular pies like a cherry, pumpkin, apple, whatever. The pie crust works for the same thing. You could use it as for the top and the bottom of a steak and kidney pie or a beef and mushroom pie or something like that. We've done the same thing for many different things. So. All right, I see I forgot to do the other sections for this black and snowman and blue, so we're gonna have to pin all those before we can continue. So let's do those. And then we'll see what time it is when we're done that. I wish I could send you guys a piece of beautiful pumpkin pie. They disappeared. I don't think we've ever had a pumpkin pie go bad around here. They're gone. It's cut and gone. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Again. I think we're in for some rain. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, honey? Maybe snow? No, don't say. It's too warm for snow. Pumpkin is a vegetable and pie filling. Depends on who you talk to. Oops, turn this down. Right. No, I have not, Kim. I've only ever really made just a pumpkin pie or pumpkin, like a pumpkin loaf, like a bread loaf, or pumpkin muffins. Those are really the only things I've adventured so far on the pumpkin scale. So, and that's just because we like them. Or pumpkin cookies. Sorry, I've made pumpkin cookies before. Pumpkin chocolate chip cookies, and they were poof gone. You wouldn't believe how fast those chocolate chip pumpkin cookies disappeared. I was surprised. It's kind of like it made 2 dozen, and then it was like there's only crumbs left. What happened? Pumpkin roll? That's a good one too. Pumpkin roll. Yeah, it's got evaporated milk and some spices and a couple of eggs, and that's pretty much it. Maybe a tablespoon of flour, maybe. I think depending on the recipe, depending on who you're chatting with, they may or may not add some flour. Help thicken it up a little bit. And then the key thing is do you pre-bake your crust when it comes to something that you fill in so you're not getting a soggy bottom? Nothing worse than a soggy bottom, just saying. Saggy or soggy, you know, you pick. Either one is not good. Pumpkin soup. I've had pumpkin soup. I don't think I've ever made pumpkin soup though, but I've made pumpkin bread. Yeah, pumpkin bread, pumpkin loaf, like a banana loaf and stuff like that, made with pumpkin. So good. That disappears fast too. That with a piece of, or a scoop of chocolate ice cream is delish. Okay, let's sew those black ones first, and then we'll come back and do these tanny colored ones. Isn't that beautiful though? Lovely little color collage going on there. Oh, it looks. Oh, we have to come back and do some of our reds then too. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Julie. My birthday's November 23rd, and I would like some chocolate cake and chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. Okay. You're right in between Pop and I there, Laurel. He's the 21st, I'm the 26th. So happy birthday, November baby. Pumpkin soup and ham. Oh, I don't think I've ever had it with ham. That's something. That's something to try. Pumpkin soup and ham. Really? Huh. Well, thank you, Jennifer. Appreciate that. I'm very happy with my Janome. I like the way it works and how I can rely on it. I do. And no, I'm not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form. Big 50 this year, Sarah? Oh, I'm 49 this year. You were just a year apart. Next year will be the big 50 for me. Next year. Next at the end of next year. Oh, very nice there, Julie. Very nice. Yeah, this is my first one, so I'm learning. I will keep it because it's not perfect. So, I will. I'm definitely learning as I'm going, and I'm very happy with the progress and the color choices and how it's looking. You know, could be a little bit more precise on some sections, but you know, fabric is fabric. I'm not gonna whine about it. I mean, it could, but what's that gonna get me? Nothing. Just a baby. So one of my customers said yesterday too, oh geez, you're just a baby, she says. She goes, 49. Oh boy, do I remember that. That was such a fantastic time. I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm a 71 baby. So I don't turn 50 until the end of next year, really. So pretty much is the end of the year. Pop will be 48 this year. No, they don't inspect, do they, Julie? Good point. Good point. I just meant I was learning something from this project because I'd never done one before, so I was happy with it. I can say really one of the key things is to this, whatever you use for your background fabric, that's the thread color you have at least 2 spools of for doing this project. It's a lot of thread. It's a lot of thread consumed. So whether you're doing a black or blue or gray or white or purple or turquoise or chartreuse or what have you, just make sure you have the same amount or same color spool of thread, because I think that's what's really going to set it off. That's our blacks done. Let's do our tans and our blues. Okay. What are we at? 37? Okay. I'll probably do the tans and blues and then we'll see. Okay. Lay this back out here. No, not with the world at the moment, right? Exactly. It's a whole different world out there. Jasmine had it right in Aladdin. It's a whole new world. Crazy. Welcome back, Kathy. What's going on? Yeah, it was really windy this morning. It's not so much now. Now might be a good idea to fire up the last of the branches and stuff in the yard to get them all toasted. But was it still really windy? Yeah? Okay. Well, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. If not, there's always Moon Day. You're 71 baby too? Yeah, it should be a good year. Well, next year anyways. Well, thank you, Andius. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. It's called the Cathedral Window Quilt Project, and it's all finished all in one because you're kind of sealing everything up as you go. So if you wanted to, you could put batting under here and seal it up there. Oh, Kristen. I mean, I think because I got, oh no, not good. Not good. I'm only going to assume you got those announcements I embroidered for you there, Kristen. For you and your daughters. Well, for your daughters, really. So. Cute little Christmas fabric going on here. Go grab a bite to eat. I'm not sure what I want, but I'll be happy with PB&J. Glass of milk. There you go. There you go. Okay, let's pin the blue ones here, and then we'll sew those guys. Have you used the quilting feature on your machine yet? What do you mean quilting feature? What do you mean? I've changed feet and free motion quilted, and I've used the walking foot to quilt. So, what you do? Oh yeah, I do there's lots of videos out there, Julie, that we've done for panels. Yep. In fact, we're going to work on a Halloween themed one next weekend. A panel. We're going to add half hexies around it to make it bigger. So stick around. Come hang out with us next weekend. Quilt in the hoop. Well, I've just free motion quilted without the hoop, so I don't feel like I need a hoop. Yes, it does, Jennifer. This one does. This Janome 15,000, it does. In fact, it just made a Christmas stocking the other day. And a named Christmas stocking. Okay, let's sew these guys down here. Oh, that's looking so pretty. Oh, look at that. Oh, so lovely. It was in Mexico because my father-in-law. Oh, I'm sorry, Kristen. I'm sorry. It sucks. Where's my pillow? What did I do with it? Uh-oh. It's tighten. It's not that bad, Kim. You can handle it. Trust me, if this monkey doodle can handle it, you can totally handle it. Like, my goodness. Yes, for sure. I am not the swiftest whatever on the block, let me tell you. So I figure if I can do it, then anybody can do it, really. Thank you, June. I appreciate that. Let's tuck that little part under. There we go. Where I can line it up to go to the next row, I will. Well, I don't know about that, Allison. Sometimes I think I did fall off the turn-up truck. I'm going. Look at me. Look at me, Helly. I'm going. I said when it lines up, I will. But because the other rows I just did the black ones before, I couldn't line up to the next row. But these two, because I did stitch the two, or pin the two of them, I can go from one to the next. Give me a hard time, girl. Got the last one? What is that? Well, that's just because only the black ones are pinned, I think. That's why. Is that what you're thinking? Depends on how it lines up, right? So. What? Yeah, just keep an eye on me. Okay. All right. Okay. I think that's all I'm going to do for today. We'll finish up the rest over the weekend. Just got a few little colors to do down here. Okay. But other than that, the question is do you leave the sides all flappy chappy here, or do you come in and take a square of fabric like this one that would go here? What is, let's say, what would be this? Okay, well, we're just gonna substitute something right now because I don't think I have that one cut. So you would take your square of fabric, folded it in half, and then you would have this fold over here, here, and here. So you're getting a flat edge, or does the flappy bits make a difference, right? So right now, I think it looks pretty darn stunning. We had a pin that was running out aimlessly here. So yeah, I got to do some pinning on the reds, finish off this one, the snow, the blue here, this one here, and then I think that was it. I think find something for the bottom, that was it. So definitely. Oh, it looks pretty though. Oh, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And it has a nice weight to it already, so it doesn't really need anything else, right? Like it has what it needs. It has that weight, it's got that prettiness. You could hang it up as a wall hanging, you could make it as a curtain, you could use it for like a shower curtain cover. I mean, there's many different ideas you could do with this, especially because it doesn't have the batting in it. But if you put the batting in it, I'd probably question the hanging it as a shower curtain, that's for sure. But yeah, no, I think it looks really nice. You can't see the light shining through it, but it looks really pretty. It really does. And that's quite an accomplishment. I'm going to check that off of my to-do list, that's for sure. Yeah, got a few more things to pin, and then we'll be done it, that's for sure. So, but I am happy with it. Very happy with it. So we started off with an 18-inch square, and then it was sewn down both sides. And then from that, the centers where the sides where your seams got met up, so it became a square, turned right side out. And then it got pressed, and then the four corners pressed in, and that's what ended up looking like one of these little square packs here, sort of thing, right? With all your little bits flowing in. Okay. Thank you, Vanessa. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. I really do. It was a little nerve-wracking at first, but I like how far we've come with it. I like what we've done with the fabric that I've had and the choices that I've used. I really like that I used the Christmas fabrics because it definitely busted up a few that I had here. And it definitely is a keeper in the family for years and years to come. So hopefully be brought out every Christmas to either lay over the back of a couch or just get hung on a wall or even just used as a nice little layer on us. So we want to... Did you end up cutting more white squares? Well, I did have an extra 12 because I thought I was going to do this 8 by 10. Instead, I just did it 8 by 8. So, and that's fine by me. All right, good night, Miss Bernadette. See you later. Have a good one. It looks good. I like the idea of finishing off with this. Yeah, me too. I think I'm going to go with that Diane 57. Depends on if I have enough fabric to go all the way around. I may have to pick another color and use that as a framing color all the way around because it'll be in every single square, half a square. So, but you do have to fold that fabric to get that nice seal, or you're going to have to fold that raw edge under. So I think it'd just be best to cut the square, fold the square in half, and then tuck it in where it needs to be. So, but yes, thanks. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. If you're celebrating it or not, in Canada or not, it's up to you. Have a turkey. Please do. Have a fantastic weekend. Big hugs to you from us, and we are thankful for every single one of you. Enjoy the day.